Hello and welcome to School Dance. At this time, we ask you please turn off your cell phones and electronic devices. Please note that flash photography is strictly prohibited. There is no eating and drinking permitted in the theater, with the exception of wine and water. Please take a moment to locate the fire exits in the theater. Thank you, and we now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey there! Hey, Stella, baby!
Don't holler at me like that. How many?
Here, catch. To me. All right.
Stanley, where are you going?
Going bowling, yeah?
Can I come watch?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Be over soon.
All right, come on.
Hello, Eunice, how are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Why don't you go ahead and tell Steve to fix him a poor boy sandwich, because nothing's left here. What was that laughing me through? I heard you hush. What is Oh, what's the matter, honey? Are you lost?
Well, they told me to take a streetcar named Desire. Ride 6 blocks, get off at one called Cemeteries, and then get off at Elysian Fields.
This here is Elysian Fields.
Is it? Oh, well, I'm looking for my sister, Miss Stella Dubois. I'm Mrs. Stanley Kowalski.
That's the party. You did just miss it, though.
This could be her home?
She's got the downstairs and I've got the up.
Oh, she's out?
You seen that bowling alley around the corner?
I'm not sure I did.
Well, that's where she is now, watching her husband bowl. You want to leave your suitcase here and go find her?
No.
Oh, I'll go get it for you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. She wasn't expecting you?
No, not tonight.
Well, why don't you go ahead and make yourself comfortable until she gets here?
How can I do that?
We own the place. I can let you in. It's sort of messy right now, but when it's clean, it's real nice.
Is it?
I think so, yes.
Well, thanks for letting me in.
Por nada, as the Mexicans say, por nada. Stella spoke of you.
Yes?
She said you taught school.
Yes.
And you're from Mississippi, huh?
Yes.
She showed us a picture of your home, the plantation.
Bellary?
Oh, a place with great big white columns.
Yes, well, if you'll forgive me, I'm just about to drop.
Oh, why don't you sit down, honey?
What I like is I'd like to be left alone.
Well, I'll make myself scarce now.
I didn't mean to be rude, it's just that.
I'll go by the bowling alley and hustle around for you.
Hold of myself. Blanche! Stella! Oh, Stella! Oh, Stella, my sister! Stella! Stella Christoph! Oh, let me look at you. Oh, but don't look at me. Don't have this merciless glare. Turn the overhead light on. I won't be looked at. Oh, Stella, come back here now. Oh, how are you, my precious baby? How would you come and live in this place? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, I'm really nice about it. It's no convenient location and so Should I look for some liquor? Well, there has to be some liquor on the place. Where should it be? I wonder. Oh, I spy. Why don't you sit down and let me pour the drinks? I don't know what you've got to mix it with. Or maybe a cocktail in the icebox, honey. We can see. Oh, Coke, honey, not with my nerves tonight. Where is
Stanley, he's bowling. He loves it. Well, they're having a some soda and they're having a tournament.
Just water, baby, and chase it. Oh, now don't worry. Your sister hasn't turned into a drunk. She's just all hot and tired and dirty. Now, Stella, sit down. Oh, sit down and tell me, how could you live in a place like this? No, Blanche. Oh, Stella, I'm serious. I don't mean to be hypocritical about it. I only mean to be honestly critical about it. Never, the wildest dreams can I imagine. Only Poe, only Mr. Edgar Allan Poe could do this place justice. Why, out there must be the gloom-haunted woodlands of Weir.
No, honey, those are the L&N tracks.
Stella, no, seriously. All joking aside, how could you live in a place like this? Why don't you write me? Why didn't you let me know?
I'll tell you what, Blanche.
Why could you have to live in these conditions?
Aren't you being a little intense about it? It's not that bad at all. New Orleans isn't like other cities.
It's not New Orleans, Stella. Why, you might as well say that. Forgive me, blessed baby. Our subject is closed.
Thanks.
You're all I've got in the world. Well, you're not happy to see me.
What, Blanche? You know that's not true.
No? I've forgotten how quiet you were.
You never did give me a chance to say much, so I just got in the habit of being quiet around you, that's all.
Good habit to get into. Well, you haven't asked me how I managed to get away before spring term ended.
I thought you'd volunteer that information.
You should have been fired.
No, I thought you might have resigned.
Well, after all I've been through, my nerves nearly broke. I was so exhausted. Well, I was on the verge of lunacy almost. Mr. Graves, the high school superintendent, well, he suggested I take a leave of absence for a while, just until I got on my feet. I couldn't put all that information into the wire. Well, it does it for me to feel so good.
Oh, won't you have another?
No, one's my limit.
Sure.
Oh, Stella, you haven't said a word about my figure.
You look just fine, Blanche.
Oh, God love you for a liar. Daylight has exposed to a total ruin. But you're looking quite nice. Oh, just as plump as a little partridge, and it's so becoming of you.
Now, Blanche.
Oh, it is. It is, or I wouldn't say it is. Stand up.
Not now.
You heard me. I said stand up. Oh, Stella, you messy child. You spilled something on a pretty white lace collar. And about your face, you ought to have to cut your dainty little feather bob. And Stella, you have a maid, don't you?
Well, no, with only 2 rooms. It's
2 rooms, did you say?
this one and
The other one? It's going to take one tiny bit more. Just to put a stopper on things, so to speak. Then take the bottle away from me so I won't be tempted. Oh, Stella, I want you to look at my figure. Did you know I haven't gained 1 ounce in 10 years, Stella? Not since the summer, well, you left when Dad died and you left us.
it's just incredible, Blanche, how well you're looking.
Oh, Stella, there's only 2 rooms. I don't see where to put me.
We're gonna put you in here.
Wonderful, honey. But, that just occurred. And Stanley, now will it be decent?
Stanley is Polish, you know.
They're something like the Irish, aren't they?
Well,
Only not so highbrow. Yeah, I bought some lovely clothes to meet your lovely friends.
I'm afraid you don't think they're lovely.
What are they like?
They're Stanley's friends.
Polacks?
They're a mixed lot, Blanche.
Heterogeneous types?
Yes, types is right.
Well, I bought some lovely clothes and I'll wear. Oh, Stella, you're probably hoping I'll go and put up at a hotel, but I can't. I've got to be with somebody. I can't be alone because, well, in case you haven't noticed, I haven't been so well.
Oh, you seemed a little nervous or overwrought or something.
Stella, will Stanley like me? How will I just be another visiting in-law? I couldn't stand that.
You'll get along fine together. You'll just try not to compare him with the men who went out with at home.
This is so different.
Yes, a different species.
What do you like?
Oh, you can't describe someone you're in love with. Here's a picture of him.
Oh, an officer.
Master Sergeant in the Engineer Corps. Those are his decorations.
Did he have on all that brass when you met him?
I assure you, I wasn't just blinded by all the
That's
brass.
not bad.
Of course, there were things to adjust
adjust myself to later on, such as his civilian background. Well, how did he take it? You told him I was coming. Oh, Stanley doesn't know yet. What? He's on the road a good deal. Oh, travel? Yes. Well, that's a good thing, I suppose. I can hardly stand it when he's away for a night. Why, still, when he's away for a week, I nearly go mad. Gracious! When he comes back, I cry on his lap like a baby. Oh, I guess that's what's meant by being in love. Stella. Yes? Well, I haven't asked you what you probably thought I was going to ask you. So I'll expect you to be understanding about what I have to tell you. No, Clarence? Stella, you're going to reproach me. I know you're going to reproach me, but try to keep in mind, you left. I stayed and struggled. You came to New Orleans and started a new life for yourself. I tried to keep Belle Reeve together. Oh, I don't mean to be reproachful, but all of the burden descended on my shoulders. The best I could do was make my own living, Blanche. I know, but you left. I stayed, bled for it, nearly died for it. Blanche, stop this hysterical outburst and tell me what happened. What do you mean, fought and bled? What kind of loss, Stella? Loss. Belle Reeve? Lost, is it? Yes, Stella. No. But how did it go? What happened? You're fine one to sit there asking me what happened. You're fine one to sit there asking me of it. Blanche! I took the blows to my face and my body. All those deaths, the long parade to the funeral. Mother, father, Margaret. She died in an awful way, so big with it could only be put in a coffin and have to be burned like rubbish. You only came in time for the funeral, Stella. The funerals are pretty compared to the death. Oh, funerals are quiet. The death's not old. Sometimes my breathing is hoarse. Sometimes it rattles, and sometimes they cry out, "Don't let me go!" But Stella, how do you think all that death and shine was paid for? Death is expensive, Miss Stella. That's how it slipped through my fingers. And I was my pitiful school teacher's salary. Yes, sit there telling me with your eyes that I let the place go. I let the place go! Where were you? In bed with your pole. Blanche, that's enough! You be still! Stella, where are you going? I'm going to the bathroom to wash my face. Stella, you're crying. Does that surprise you? Stella, I didn't mean to.
Is that how we got it?
Sure, that's how he acquired the goods. He had the old weather book for $300 on his 6-number ticket.
Hey, don't you be telling him those things. He's gonna believe it.
Wow. Mitch, you come back here.
Hey, you leave the land open tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, at Mitch's.
No, not at my place. My mother's still sick.
Okay, fine, at my place, but you bring the beer.
Night all.
Break it up down there. You! I made the spaghetti dish and ate it myself.
I told you and phoned you we was playing. Hey, Jack's beer.
Yeah.
You never phoned me once.
I told you at breakfast and I phoned you at lunch.
Never mind that. You only show up here once in a while when you feel it.
Oh, yeah, sure. What do you want? It in the papers?
Oh, you must be Stanley. I'm Blanche.
Oh, Stella's sister.
Yes.
Hello? Where's the little woman?
She's in the bathroom.
Oh. I didn't know you were coming into town.
Oh, well,
Where are you from, Blanche?
Oh, I live in Long.
Ah, Laura. Huh? Oh. Laura. Oh, right, Laura. Not my territory. It goes fast in hot weather. You have a shot?
No, I rarely touch it.
Yeah. Some people rarely touch it, but it often touches them. You say, my clothes are sticking to me. Do you mind if I make myself comfortable?
Please do.
Yeah, well, be comfortable is my motto.
Oh, it's mine too. But it's so hot here, and I haven't even polished it. Look, here you are.
You know, you can catch a cold sitting around the damn things, especially when you've been exercising hard like Bones. You're a teacher, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you teach, Blanche?
Oh, I teach English.
I never was a very good English student. How long are you here for?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Hey, you gonna shack up here?
Yes. Well, as long as it's not inconvenient for you all.
No, good.
What was that?
That's just cats. Hey, Stella!
Yes, Stanley?
You haven't fallen in, have you? I'm afraid I'll have to strike you as being the unrefined type. Stella spoke of you a good deal. You were married once, weren't you?
Yes, when I was quite young.
Yeah, what happened?
The boy died.
And what's all this monkey doing?
Oh, Stanley. I'm going to take Blanche to Galapagos for supper and then to a show because of your poker match.
Yeah, what about my supper, huh? I'm not going to no Galapagos for
I
supper.
put you a cold plate on the ice.
Well, let that just stand.
I'm going to try to keep Blanche out until the party breaks up because I don't know how she'll take it. So we'll go to one of those little places on the corner afterward and, oh, you better give me some money.
Yeah, where is she?
You soak it in a hot tub to quiet her nerves. She's terribly upset.
Over what?
Well, she's been through such an ordeal.
Yeah?
Stanley, we've lost Belle Reeve.
The place in the country.
Yes.
How?
Oh, it had to be sacrificed or something. When she comes in here, be sure to say something nice about her appearance. Oh, don't mention the baby. I haven't said anything yet. I'm waiting until she gets into a quiet condition.
Yeah, so?
And try to understand her and be nice to her, Stanley. Well, she wasn't expecting to find us in such a small place. And compliment her dress and tell her she's looking wonderful. That's important with Blanche. Little weakness.
Yeah, I get the idea. Now, let's get back a little to where you said that the country place was disposed of.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, well, how about that? Let's have a few more details on that stuff.
It's best not to talk much about it until after she's calmed down.
Okay, I see. So Sister Blanche can't be annoyed with business details right now.
You saw how she was last night?
Yeah, I saw how she was. Now let's take a gander at that bill of sale.
I haven't seen any.
She didn't show you no papers, no deed of sale, or nothing like
It
that, huh?
seems like it wasn't sold.
Well, then what the hell was it then? Give away to charity?
She'll hear you.
I don't care if she hears me. Let's see those papers.
I haven't seen any papers. She didn't show any papers. I don't care about papers.
Have you ever heard of the Napoleonic Code?
No, Stanley, I haven't heard of the Napoleonic Code. And even if I have, I don't see
Well, then
what
let me enlighten you on a point or two.
Yes?
You see, there is such a thing known as the Napoleonic Code, according to which whatever belongs to the wife belongs to the husband and vice versa. Now, for instance, if I owned a piece of property and you owned a piece of property,
My head is swimming.
all right, I'll wait until she's done soaking up in a hot tub, and then I'll inquire if she is acquainted with the Napoleonic Code. I believe you've been swindled, baby. When you're swindled under the Napoleonic Code, then I'm swindled too, and I don't like to be swindled.
There'll be plenty of time to ask her questions later, but if you do now, she'll go to pieces again. I don't know what happened to Belle Reeve, but you don't know how ridiculous you're being when you suggest that I or my sister or any member of my family could have perpetrated a swindle on anybody else.
Then where is the money if the place was sold?
Not sold, lost. Lost.
Come here.
Stanley.
Open your eyes to this stuff. You think she got this out of a teacher's pay? Let's see. Look at all these fine feathers and ferns that she came to preen herself in. Oh, what's this? Oh, a solid gold dress, I believe. Oh, what are these? What have we here? Oh, fox pieces, genuine fox fur pieces, a half a mile long. Where are your fox pieces, Stella? Bushy Snow White ones, no less. Where are your fox pieces?
These are inexpensive summer furs that Blanche has had a long time.
You know, I got an acquaintance who deals in this sort of merchandise. I'll have him in here to appraise this. You know, I'm willing to bet you that there's thousands of dollars invested in this stuff
Don't be
here.
such an idiot,
Oh,
Stanley.
look at what we have here. The treasure chest of a pirate.
Stanley.
Where? Well, who is this sister of yours? A deep sea diver who collects sucking treasure? Or is she the champion safecracker of all time? Oh, look at this. Oh, golden bracelets. I could have sworn I saw them in here. I know that they're in here. Where are your pearls and gold bracelets, Stella?
Stanley, be still.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm not finished yet. Know that there's a crown in here somewhere. There it is. The crown of an empress. Come on, Stella.
Those are rhinestone tiara Blanche wore to a costume ball.
Oh, you are kidding. I got an acquaintance who deals in a jewelry store. I'll have a man here to make an appraisal of that. Here's your plantation, or what was left of it.
You have no idea how stupid and horrid you're being. Now close that trunk before she comes out of the bathroom.
Kowalski's in the Dubois. Please.
Indeed they have, thank heavens. Going outside. You come out with me while Blanche is getting dressed.
Since when do you tell me what to do?
Are you going to stay here and insult
You're
her?
damn right I am going to stay here.
Oh, here I am, Stanley, all freshly bathed and rested.
What?
Oh, excuse me while I put on my pretty new dress.
No, you go right ahead, Blanche.
Where's Stella?
She's on the porch.
Oh, well, I understand there's to be a card party, which we ladies are fortunately not invited.
Yeah?
I'm going to ask you a favor in a moment.
Oh, what could that be, I wonder?
Oh, some buttons in the back. Yes, well, you may enter. Stanley.
Yeah, come.
Now, one look.
Hey, you'll go right.
Many thanks. Now the buttons.
Oh, this is it. I can't do nothing with them.
Oh, you men and your big clumsy fingers. Can I have a drag on your sink?
Come on for yourself.
Thanks. It looks like my trunk has exploded.
Yeah, me and Stella were helping you unpack.
You certainly did a fast and thorough job.
Yeah, looks like you raided some stylish shops in Paris.
Yes, well, clothes are my passion.
Yeah, well, tell me something, Blanche. What does it cost for a fox fur piece like this one?
Oh, those are just from an old admirer of mine.
Oh, wow, you must have had a lot of admiration.
Yeah, in my youth I did excite some admiration. Oh, but that you haven't considered it now, how would it ever be thought attractive?
Looks are okay.
What's sufficient for a compliment, Stanley?
I don't go in for that kind of stuff.
What stuff?
Compliments to women about their looks. You know, I never once met a woman who thought she was good looking or not without being told. Some of them give themselves more credit for more than they've got. You know, I once met a doll, no, I went out with a doll, yeah, who once told me, I am the glamorous type, I am the glamorous type. And I told her, so what?
Well, what did she say then?
She didn't say nothing. That shut her up like a clam.
Did it end the romance?
It ended the conversation, all right? Some men are just taken in by this Hollywood glamour stuff, and some men are not.
I'm sure you belong in the second category.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, I can't imagine any witch of a woman casting a spell over you.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're simple. Straightforward and honest. A little on the primitive side. To interest a woman would have to.
Lay her cards on the table.
Yes. Well, I never liked wishy-washy people. That's why when I met you, I thought my sister has married a man. Of course, I didn't know much about you.
Now let's cut the rebar.
Stanley, why would you come outside and let Blanche finish dressing? I'm finished dressing, honey. Well, you come outside then.
Your sister and I are having a little talk, Stella.
Stella, oh baby, would you do something for me? Oh, run down to the drugstore, get me a lemon coke with plenty of chipped ice in it. Oh, would you do that for me, sweetheart? Yes. The poor little thing is listening to us. I have a feeling she doesn't understand you as well as I do. All right, Mr. Kowalski. Let us proceed without any more double talk. I'm ready to answer all questions. What is it?
You see, Miss Dubois, in the state of Louisiana, there is such a thing as the Napoleonic Code, according to which whatever belongs to my wife belongs to me and vice versa.
My, what an impressive judicial air.
If you weren't my wife's sister, I'd get ideas about you, you know?
Such as what?
Don't play so dumb. You know what?
All right, Stanley. Cards on the table, I like that. I know I fib a good deal. After all, a woman's charm is 50% illusion. But when something is important, I tell the truth. And this is the truth. I've never cheated Stella or you or anybody else as long as I've lived.
Then where is the rest of them papers? In this trunk here?
Everything I own is in that trunk. What are you doing? What is in the back of that little boy's mind of yours? And I'm absconded with something that I'm committing some treachery? Oh, don't do that. We'll be back in a second. You most of my papers on $10.
Saw them papers underneath.
The love letters. Yellow antiquity. All from one board. What are you doing?
I'll have a look on the front.
Give those back to me. The touch of your hands insults them.
Don't
Oh,
call
no,
that
no,
touch.
burn them.
What the hell are they?
Poems. Poems a dead boy wrote me. I heard him the way you'd like to hurt me, but you can't. I'm not vulnerable anymore, but my young husband was, and I... Just give them back to me.
Yeah, what did you mean when you said that you would burn them?
Forgive me. Oh, I must have lost my head for a moment. Everyone has something they won't let others touch because of their intimate nature. Let's see. Crabtree. Amber and Amber. Amber and Amber.
Yeah, what's Amber and Amber?
A firm that made loans on the place.
You mean it was lost on a mortgage?
That must have been what happened.
Now, I don't want no ifs, ands, or buts, Blanche. Let's see the rest of them papers.
Well, there are hundreds of papers, going back over hundreds of years, as over time our improvident uncles and sons and grandfathers exchanged the land for the fornications that have been so plain. That more than a word deprived us of our plantation. Oh, and Stella can verify this. All that was left was 20 acres of land, the house itself, and a graveyard, to all of which Stella and I have retreated. Here are all the papers. Learn them, commit them to memory even. Well, I find it wonderfully fitting that they'll each be reduced to a stack of papers in your big, capable hands. I know Stella is my lemon coke.
I got a lawyer acquaintance who will study these out.
Present them to him with a box of aspirin tablets.
You see, Miss Dubois, under the Napoleonic Code, a man has got to take an interest in his wife's affairs. Especially now that she's going to have a baby.
What? Stella's gonna have a baby? I didn't know she was gonna have a baby. Oh, Stella! Oh, Stella, my sister! Oh, Stella, how wonderful to have a baby! Oh, everything's gonna be all right. I'm sorry that we did that to you. It's all right. I guess we're just not one for Dad and Kirsten. We finished it out. I think you don't need to add to our bloodline now that lost Belle Reed. But I believe after all, what else were we gonna do? I laughed at you. I treated it all as a joke, and I flirted. Oh, I flirted with your husband. Oh, it looks like the guests are gathering for the poker party. One moment. All right, now, Stella, which way are we going? This way? Oh, no, this way. The blind are leaving the blind.
Hey, hi! anything wild this deal?
Well, not that wild.
Yeah, give me some.
You, Mitch? Not one. Anyone want a shot?
Yeah, me.
Hey, I'm probably going with Jonathan. They're back to order shots.
All right, whenever I'm losing, you guys want to eat. Come on. Ante up. Openers. Oh, get your ass off the table, Mitch. The only thing that belongs on this here poker table is cards, chips, and whiskey.
I'm on your high horse, ain't you?
Okay, how many for you?
Two.
One.
I'm out again. I ought to go home pretty soon.
Now shut up.
I got a sick mother. She don't go to sleep until I go home at
Then
night.
why don't you just go home with her?
She tells me to go out, so I go, but I don't enjoy it. Keep wondering how she is.
For the sake of Jesus, just go home then, yeah?
All of you are married, but once she's gone, I'm gonna be all alone. Where'd it go? I'm moving back.
Go. Hurry back and I'll fix you a sugar tip.
Ah, go right.
That's fake flush, man.
7-card stud. Alright, I'm dealing. Give me your cards. So, look at here. This old farmer, he's sitting down in the back of his house. He's throwing corn to the chickens when all of a sudden he hears a loud cackle and boom! Lickety split sees a hen running down the side of the house, and right behind her, right on her tail, getting on her fast, is a rooster.
Deal, come on.
But when the rooster catches sight of the farmer throwing corn, he stops right there, puts the brakes on, and lets the hen get away and just starts pecking at the corn. You know what he says? You know what the farmer says? he says, I hope Zion never get that hungry.
The game's still going on. Oh, I love the Blanche. Let me fix my hair before you open the door. Oh, do I look like Caroline? You're fresh as a daisy. What a picked a few days. Well, I see you boys are still at it.
Where have you been?
Blanche and I took in a show. Blanche, this is Mr. Gonzalez and Mr. Hubble. Please don't get up.
No one's gonna get up, so don't you worry.
How much longer is this game going to continue?
Until we're ready to quit.
Oh, poker is so fascinating. Could I finish?
You cannot. Why'd you ladies go upstairs and sit with Eunice?
Because it's nearly 2:30. Well, couldn't you call it quits after just one more hand? That's not fun, Stanley. Oh, it makes me so mad if he does that in front of people. Little babe. Again? My nerves are nuts. Is the bathroom occupied? Hurry up. Good evening. Blanche, this is Mr. Harold Mitchell, my sister Blanche Dubois.
How do you do, Miss Dubois?
How's your mother now, Mitch?
About the same, thanks. She did appreciate you sending over that custard. Excuse me, please. Oh.
That one seemed superior to the other. Yes, he is. Is he married? No. Is he a wolf? Well, Blanche, I don't think he would be. What does he do? He's on the precision bench at the spare parts department at the plant during the travel school. Is that something much? No. Stanley's the only one of his crowd that's likely to get anywhere. Stanley. Well, look at him. I've looked at him. Oh, then you should know. Well, excuse me, but I ever noticed the Stanley genius he found Stanley's forehead. Is it on his forehead? Is a genius. Well, what is it that I'd like to know? It's a drive he has. You're standing in the light, Blanche. Oh, am I? You should see their wives. Big, beefy things, I suppose. You know that one upstairs? One time. The plaster? Crack.
Are you heads cut out that conversation in there?
You can't hear us.
Yeah, well, you can hear me, and I told you to hush up.
This is my house, and I'll talk as much as I want to. Come on, don't start wrong. He's half drunk. I'll be out in a minute.
You got the deal, right? Who turned that on in there?
I did. Do you mind?
Turn it off.
Hey, let the girls have their news. Oh, sure. That's your week. Yeah, it sounds like, they're the cool guys. Oh, wait. You just I didn't hear you name it.
Didn't I name it, Mitch? I wasn't listening. What were you doing there?
He was looking through them drapes. Now, come on, deal the hand. Let's play cards or quit. Some people get ants when they win. Sit down.
I'm going to the head. Deal me out.
Sure, he's got hands now. $75 bills as tight as spitballs in his hands pocket. Yeah, tomorrow you'll see him at the cashier's when they're giving him change in the quarters.
Yeah, when he goes home, he deposits those quarters one by one into a piggy bank that his mother gave him for Christmas.
I'm good, all right.
Now, this game is spit in the ocean.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, the little boy's room is occupied right now.
Yeah, we've been drinking beer.
Oh, I hate beer.
That's more of a hot weather drink.
Oh, it always makes me warm. Got anything?
Sure.
What kind are they?
These are lovelies.
Oh, a pretty silver case.
Yes. Read the inscription.
Oh, there's an inscription I can't make it out. And if God choose, I shall love thee better after death. Why, that's one of my favorite songs by Mrs. Browning.
You know it?
Of course I do.
There's a story connected to that inscription.
Oh, sounds like a romance.
A pretty sad one. The girl's dead now.
Oh.
She knew she was dying when she gave me this. Very strange girl, very sweet. Very.
The sick people develop such deep, sincere attachments.
We certainly do.
Sorrow brings sincerity, I think.
Well, it certainly brings it out in people.
Yes, the little there is belongs to people who have experienced some sorrow.
I believe you're right about that.
Oh, I'm positive that I am. Show me somebody that hasn't experienced sorrow, and I'll show you a super fit. Oh, excuse me. My tongue is a little thick tonight, and you boys are to blame for it. Well, it came from that because of your little poker party. So we had to go out and drink, and well, I'm not accustomed to having more than one drink. Tonight I had two. Or three. Tonight I had three.
Mitch! Deal me out! I'm talking to Miss
Dubois.
Miss Dubois.
Oh, it's French. It means wood, and blanche means white. So together it means white woods, like an orchard in spring. Oh, you can remember it by that.
Oh, you're French?
Yes. Oh, we're French by extraction. Our first American ancestors were French Huguenots.
You are Stella's sister, are you not?
Yes. Oh, Stella is my precious little sister. I say little in spite of the fact that she's somewhat older than I, just less than a year or so. Would you do something for me?
Sure, come.
Oh, I've done this adorable paper lantern at a tiny shop on Bourbon. Oh, would you hang it up the night for me? Oh, where is it? Ah, here it is. There.
I'd be glad to.
Oh, I can't stand the naked light bulb any more than I can a rude remark or a vulgar action.
Yeah, I guess we can strike you with a pretty rough bunch.
Oh, well, I'm very adaptable to circumstances.
Well, that is a good thing to be. You are visiting Stanley and Stella?
Oh, yes. I'm here to help with Stella. Oh, she hasn't been so well lately.
You're not.
Ma'am? Oh, no, I'm just an old maid school teacher.
Well, you may teach school, but you are certainly not an older maid.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So you're in the teaching profession?
Yes.
Middle school or high school?
Mitch!
Come here!
Gracious, what lung power. I teach high school. And all.
What do you teach? What subject?
Yes.
I bet you teach music. Or art. Of course, it could be wrong. You might teach arithmetic.
No, never arithmetic, sir. I don't even know my multiplication tables. No, I have the misfortune of being a high school English instructor. I attempt to teach Bobby Soxers and drugstore Romeos to have reverence for Hawthorne and Whitman and Poe.
I guess some of them have interest in other things.
Oh, right you are. Oh, their literary heritage is not what they treasure above most. But they're sweet things. And in the summer, it's touching to notice them making their first discovery of love, as if nobody's ever known it before. Oh, you finished? I'll turn on the radio.
What's the matter? What's going on? You just blew your top, Stan. I think he's good now. Yeah, boy's all right, right? Let's get him a warm gut towel. I think they're gonna call you a roll.
I want water! Let go of me, you sons of bitches! Go!
Get out of here!
Get out!
Poker should not be played in a house with women!
Stella? Stella? Most likely. Eunice, I want my baby. Eunice, I'll keep on ringing until I see my baby, please. Stella? Stella, sweetheart! Stella!
Lord, quit the howling down there and go back to bed.
Eunice, I want my girl down here! Stella!
She ain't
Stella!
She ain't coming down, so you quit or I'll get the law on you.
Stella!
Lord, you can't just beat on a woman and expect her to come back. She won't. And her going to have a baby. You whelp of a Pollock, you stinker. You know what I hope? I hope they haul you in like they did last time. And I hope when they haul you in, I hope they turn the fire hose on you.
Eunice, I want my baby girl down here!
Ridiculous.
Stella. 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 Stella! Thank God I believe me.
Stella? Stella? Where's my baby sister?
Mr. Boy. All quiet on the Potomac now?
She went back in there with him.
Sure she did.
I'm not used to such.
It's okay.
Oh, violence is so...
It's a shame this had to happen so soon after you got here, but there's nothing to be worried about. They're crazy about each other. Have a cigarette with me.
I'm not properly dressed.
That don't make no difference in the quarter.
Such a pretty silver case.
I showed you the inscription, didn't I?
Yes. There's so much confusion in the world. Well, thank you for being kind to me. I needed kindness now. Stella? Oh, Stella! Oh, Stella, my baby sister! Oh, Stella!
What is the matter with you?
How could you come back in here with him? Stella, oh, we've been about crazy. After you came back in here, well, I almost ran it after you.
I'm glad you didn't.
Stella, how could you do this hands to me? How?
Okay, please sit down. Stop killing.
All right, Stella. Sit down and repeat the question quietly now. How did you come back in here with him? Well, you must have slept with him.
Blanche, I've forgotten how excitable you are. You're making too much a fuss out of this.
Am I?
Yes, you are. In the first place, when men are drinking and playing poker, anything can happen. It's always a powder gang. He didn't know what he was doing, and he was as good as a lamb when I came back, and he's really very, very ashamed.
And that
of
makes
himself.
it all right?
No, it isn't all right for anyone to make such a terrible row, but people do sometimes. Stanley's always smashed things. Well, on our wedding night, as soon as he came in here, he snatched off one of my slippers and rushed about the place, smashing all the light bulbs with it. And did what? He smashed all the light bulbs with the heel of my slipper.
And you let him just run and scream?
I was sort of thrilled by it. You and Eunice had breakfast? Stella, do you suppose I wanted my breakfast? There's some coffee still left on the stove.
You're so matter-of-fact about it, Stella.
What other can I be? He's taken the radio to get it fixed. It didn't land on the pavement, so only one tube was smashed.
And you're standing there smiling.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I want you to face the facts.
And what are they, in your opinion?
In my opinion, you're married to a madman.
No.
Yes, yes, one of your fixes is worse than mine, and you're not handling it so sensibly. Oh, Stella, Stella, you've got to get out.
I'm not in anything I want to get out of.
Stella.
I said I'm not in anything I have the desire to get out of. Look at the mess in this room with these empty bottles. They went through 2 cases last night. He promised me this morning he was going to quit having these little poker parties, but you know how long such a promise is going to last. Oh well. It's his pleasure like mine, his movies and bridge. People have got to tolerate each other's habits, I guess.
I don't understand. I don't understand your indifference. Is this some Chinese philosophy you've cultivated?
Is what
All this walking around mumbling bottles, mess in the kitchen, is nothing out of the ordinary has happened. Stella, you're deliberately shaking that thing in my face.
No.
Give it to me. I will have you cleaning up for him.
Well, then who's going to do it? Are you? I didn't think so.
Sometime today I've got to get hold of a bromo.
Well, I'll fix you one now.
No, Stella, I've got to keep thinking.
I wish you would just let things go.
Stella, I can't live with him. You can't, he's your husband. But after last night, with just those curtains between
We
us.
saw him at his worst last night.
On the contrary, I saw him at his best. What a man like that has to offer is animal force, and he gave a wonderful exhibition of that. Stella, the only way to deal with such a man is to sleep with him, and that's your job, not mine.
After you've rested, you'll see it's going to work out.
Stella, I have to plan. I have to get us both out.
You take it for granted I'm in something I want to get out of.
I take it for granted that you have sufficient memory, Belle Reed, fill up this place, and these poker players are impossible.
Well, you're taking entirely too much for granted.
I can't believe you're
No.
Well, Stella, I understand what happened. A little. You met him not here, not there. An officer?
I'm not sure it would have made any difference where I saw him.
Now, don't say it was one of those mysterious electric things between people. If you do, I'll laugh in your face.
I'm not going to say anything more about it at all.
All right, then don't.
But there are things that happen between a man and a woman in the dark that sort of make everything else seem unimportant.
Stella, what you're talking about is desire. Just brutal desire. The name of that rattle-trap streetcar that bangs up and down the corner, one on down the street and down another.
Haven't you ever ridden on that streetcar?
It's what brought me here. I'm not wanted. I'm ashamed to be.
Then don't you think your superior attitude is a bit out of place?
I'm not being or feeling at all superior, Stella. Believe me. It's just that this is how I see it. A man like that is someone who I would once, twice, 3 times when the devil is in it. But to live with? Oh,
I've told you that I love him.
I tremble for you. I tremble for you.
Well, I can't help your trembling if you insist on trembling.
May I speak plainly?
Yes, you go ahead as plainly as you want to.
Well, if you forgive me, he's come.
Why, yes, I suppose he is.
Suppose? Oh, Stella, you can't have forgotten that much of our upbringing that you would suppose there's any amount of a gentleman in her. Not one particle, no. Oh, if you were just normal and kind, something animalistic. Oh, Stella, you're hating me saying this, aren't you?
Go ahead, Blanche. Say it all.
Well, he acts like an animal, eats like one, moves like one, talks like one. Thousands and thousands of years have passed on right by, and there he is, survivor of the Stone Age, Mr. Kowalski. Maybe he'll pitch up, or maybe he'll grunt, and kiss you. Oh, and if kisses have been invented yet. Night calls, and the other apes gather, this party of apes, this poker party. God, oh, Stella, maybe we're not made in God's image, but oh, there's been some progress since then. Just things like music. Oh, Stella. Oh, and whatever this is, in this dark march we're approaching. Don't hang back with the brutes.
Hi, Stella.
Stanley?
Stella,
Hey, Stella. Is Blanche back?
Yeah, she's back.
Hi, Blanche.
You must have gotten underneath the car.
Yeah, them damn mechanics at Fritz's don't know their ass from bull. Hey, dude.
What are you laughing at, honey?
oh, myself for being such a liar. All right, Miss Shep Huntley. You remember Shep Huntley I gave him for a while back in college? Yeah, this is what I have so far. Darling Shep, I decided to spend my summer on the bay making flying visits here and there. Who knows? Maybe I shall decide to swoop down on Dallas. How would that sound? Hold on, go on, as they say. Yes. Some of my sister's friends live on the Gulf, but others live right here in New Orleans. And well, we've had a continued round of tea parties, entertainments, luncheons, and other fun.
Eunice seems to be having some trouble with Steve. Now, I heard about you and that blonde.
That's a damn lie.
You ain't pulling the wool over my eyes. I would have minded if you stayed down at the Four Deuces, but you're always going up.
Who ever seen me up?
I see you chasing her around the bathroom. Ooh, I'm gonna call the back squad.
Don't you throw that at me!
You hit me and I'm calling the police.
Rah!
Did he kill her?
No, she's coming downstairs.
Call the police.
Oh, really?
She got the police?
Nah, she's getting a drink.
That's much more practical.
Well, is she down here?
Nah, she's at the Four Deuces.
Oh, that rotten hunk!
Go get her!
Oh, that's right, that's down. I'm compiling a quick little notebook of words and phrases I picked up on while I'm here.
Oh, you won't heard nothing here you ain't heard before.
Can I count on that?
Yeah, you can count on that up to 500.
Oh, a mighty high number. What sign were you born under?
Sign.
Astrological sign. Oh, I bet you were Aries. Aries, people are forceful and dynamic. Oh, they dote on noise. They love to bang things around. I'm sure you had a lot of banging around in the army, and now that you're out to make up for it by treating a man and object with such fury.
Stanley was born just 5 minutes after Christmas.
Capricorn, the goat.
Yeah, what sign were you born under?
Oh, my birthday's next month, September 15th, under Virgo.
Oh, yeah, what's Virgo?
Virgo's for virgin.
Now, Blanche, do you happen to know anybody by the name of Shaw?
Well, everybody knows somebody by the name of Shaw.
Well, this somebody by the name of Shaw is under the impression that he met you in law.
Oh,
But he must have gotten you mixed up with some other party because this other party was someone that he met at a hotel called the Flamingo.
well, you must have me mixed up with this other party. The Hotel Flamingo is not anywhere I dare to have seen it.
Oh, so you know about it.
I've seen it. I've smelt it.
Oh, you must have gotten pretty close if you could smell it.
Well, the odor of cheap perfume is penetrating.
Oh, that stuff you use is expensive, yeah?
Yes, $25 an ounce. Well, that's just a hint if you want to remember my birthday.
Yeah, you're right. I guess he must have gotten you mixed up with someone else. Because, you know, he goes in and out of Laurel all the time. So he can go in there and he can clear up any mistake.
Hey, baby, I'm sorry. You know I don't do those things with them other girls because I love you.
Hey, baby, I'll meet you down at the Four Deuces, all right?
Hey, don't I rate one kiss?
Not in front of your sister.
Stella. Stella, what have you heard about me? What? You haven't heard any unkind gossip about me? Of course not, Blanche. Well, honey, you weren't so good the last year I was alone.
They talked about you, Blanche?
Yes, well, I wasn't so good until the leaves started to slip through my fingers.
We all do things we'd rather not
No, I
have.
was never hard or self-sufficient enough. Soft people. When people are soft, they have to shimmer and glow and hang paper lanterns over the light. But it isn't enough to be soft. No, you've got to be soft and attractive. And I'm fading. I don't know much longer. I should turn the trick. Well, Stella, are you listening to me?
I don't listen to you when you're being morbid.
Was that a quote from me?
Yes, not for anyone else.
Is it just Coke?
You mean you want a shot of it?
Well, it's not that very come on, honey. Let me do it. I won't have you waiting on
I like to wait on you, Blanche. It makes me feel more like home.
I do love being waited on. Oh, Stella.
Blanche.
Oh, Stella, thank you so much for having me. I know you don't like me to talk sentimental, but believe me, I feel things more than you know. And
Blanche.
well, I'll go soon. I won't stay till he has the chance to kick me out.
Will you stop talking foolish?
Careful where you pour that. It tends to fizz. Oh, my pitch purple
Here,
sweater.
use that pinky block gently.
Yes. Oh, gently.
Did it stain?
No. Oh, how lucky.
Why did you scream like that?
I know I screamed. Well, Mitch is coming over at 7. I guess I'm just a little nervous about our relations. Oh, he hasn't gotten anything more than a good night kiss, Stella. I want his respect. Men don't like anything they get too easy. But on the other hand, I lose interest quickly. And well, I want him to like me. After a girl is over 30, she's expected to put out, is the vulgar term, that I'm not putting out. And well, I haven't told him. I mean, I haven't divulged divulge to him my real age.
Why are you so sensitive about your age?
Because of the hard knocks my vanity's been given. I want him to think I'm sort of prim and proper, you know? I want to deceive him enough to make him want me.
Do you want him, Blanche?
Then I want to rest. I want to breathe easy. Yes. Oh, I want Mitch. Very badly. And think, if it happens, I can leave here and not be anybody's problem.
Hey, Steve! Hey, Eunice, you coming down here or what? Hey, Stella!
It will happen. It will. And then, honey, it will. Don't take another drink.
Come in. How can I help you?
I'm collecting for the Evening Star.
I didn't know stars took up collections.
It's the paper, man.
I know. I was joking. Feebly. Will you stay for a drink?
No, man. No, thank you. I can't drink on the job.
Oh, well. Let's see. No, I don't have a dime. I'm not the lady of the house. I'm just her sister from Mississippi. One of those poor relations I'm sure you've heard about.
That's all right. I'll drop by later.
Hey! Do you have a light?
Sure. This doesn't always work.
It's temperamental. Thank you. Young man! What time is it?
15 to 7, ma'am.
So late! Don't you love those long, rainy New Orleans afternoons when an hour doesn't feel like an hour, but a little drop of eternity in your hands, and well, who knows what to do with it? Oh, you didn't get wet in the rain.
No, ma'am. I stepped inside.
At a drugstore? Oh, you had soda?
Uh-huh.
Chocolate?
No, ma'am. Cherry.
Cherry soda.
Cherry soda.
You make my mouth water.
Well, I better be going.
A young man. Young man. What's the you look like a prince of the Arabian Nights? Oh, well, you do, honey, lamb. Oh, come here. So I could kiss you just once. Sweet on the lips. Oh, no. Quickly, run along. I'd like to keep you, but I have to be good and keep my hands off the children. Look who's coming. Oh, my rose and cavalier. Bow to each other. Now, present it. Ah, merci. Well,
I guess it's pretty late, and you're tired.
even the hot tamale man is retired, and well, he hangs on till the end. How will you get home?
Walk down the Bourbon, take an hour car.
Is that streetcar named Desire still rattling along at this hour?
Afraid you haven't gotten much fun out of this evening, Blanche.
I spoiled it for you.
No, you didn't. But I felt all the time I wasn't giving you much entertainment.
No, I couldn't rise to the occasion, is all. I never tried so hard to be gay and made such a dismal mess of it. I get 10 points for trying, though. Oh, I did try.
Why'd you try if you didn't feel like it, Blanche?
Because of the laws of nature.
Which law is that?
Well, the ones that say a lady must entertain a gentleman or no guys. Honey, would you look in my purse for my house keys? When I'm tired, my fingers are all thumbs.
Is it?
No, those are the keys to my trunk, which I must soon be packing.
You're leaving here soon?
Yes, I've outstayed my welcome.
Is it?
Eureka, honey. Go open the door while I take one last look at the sky. I'm looking for the Pleiades. These girls are not out tonight. Oh yes, there they are, all in a little bunch coming home from their bridge party. You got the door open? Good boy, well, you probably have to be heading home now.
Can I, kiss you goodnight?
Why do you always ask if you may?
I don't know if you want me to or not.
Why must you be so doubtful?
That night when we parked by the lake and I kissed you at you?
No, it wasn't the kiss I objected to, honey. I liked the kiss very much. It was the other little familiarity I felt obliged to discourage. And well, I wasn't offended. I was honored that you desired me. But, well, you know as well as I do. A lonely girl, all alone in the world, well, she has to keep a firm hold on her emotions or else she'll be lost.
Lost?
Yes. I suppose you like those girls who like to be lost after the first date.
I like you to be exactly the way that you are. Because, from all my experience, I've never known anyone like you. Are you laughing at me?
No, the lord and lady of the house have not yet returned. Oh, let's go in for a nightcap, shall we? Let's see the lights off.
You just do what you want to.
Well, this passing around the dog is heading my search for some liquor. You go in the other room and be comfortable.
If you want a drink?
Look, honey, I want you to have a drink. Oh, you've been so nervous and somber all evening, and so have I. Oh, we've both been nervous and somber, and for our last moments together, I want to create joie de vivre. I want to light a candle.
That's good.
Yes. Oh, we're going to pretend like we're on the left bank of Paris. Yes, at a little artist cafe. Les suivre, madame Louis, et vous à moi. Understand French?
No.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Non les comprenez pas? Ah, quel dommage. It's a damn good day. Oh, here's some, honey. Just enough for the two of us. That any dividends.
That's good.
Yes. Oh, sit down. Loosen your collar and take off your coat.
Better leave it on.
Why don't you be comfortable?
I'm ashamed of the way I perspire. My shirt is sticking to me.
Oh, please. You didn't perspire. Die in 5 minutes. Oh, let me take your coat. What's it made out of?
They call that stuff alpaca.
Oh, alpaca.
It's very lightweight alpaca.
Oh, lightweight alpaca.
I don't like to wear a wash coat in the summer because I just sweat right through it. And it don't look too neat on me. Man with a heavier build has got to be careful what he puts on so he doesn't look too clumsy.
You're not too heavy.
You don't think I am?
No. You have an imposing physique. You're not the delicate type.
Thank you. Last year, I was given a membership to the New Orleans Athletic Club.
Oh, good.
The best gift I was ever given. I work out there with the weights and I swim to keep myself fit. Last year, I was getting a little soft in the belly, but now my belly's hard. So hard, a man can punch me in the belly and I don't feel nothing. Go on, Blake, punch me.
Gracious.
Guess how much I weigh, Blanche?
Oh, I'd say in the vicinity of 180.
Guess again.
Not that much?
Higher.
Oh, I know.
I'm 6 foot, 1.5 inches tall without shoes on, and I weigh 207 pounds. And that's what I weigh stripped.
It's awe-inspiring.
My weight is not a very interesting subject. What's yours?
My weight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me lift you.
Oh, Samson, go on, lift me. Unhand me, sir.
What?
There's no need not to be a gentleman just because Stanley and Stella are around.
Just give me a slap whenever I step out of
Oh,
bounds.
it won't be necessary. I'm a natural gentleman, Mitch. One of the very few left on this world. Well, I don't want you to think I'm an old maid school teacher or anything. It's just that, well, I have old-fashioned ideals.
Where are Stanley and Stella tonight?
Oh, they're at a preview with the Hubbles from upstairs.
Oh, we should all go together sometime.
No, that would not be a good idea.
Well, why not?
You're friends with Stanley, aren't you?
Sure, we was together in the 41st.
So he talks to you plainly?
Yes.
Has he said anything about me?
Oh, he hasn't said much.
When you say that, I suspect he has.
No, he hasn't said much.
Well, what he has said. What would you say his attitude towards me was?
Why do you want to ask that?
No.
Don't you two get along?
What do you think?
I don't think he understands you.
I'm not putting it mildly.
He isn't nice to you.
No. In fact, he's insufferably rude.
Come on, wait, Rich.
Goes out of his way to be rude.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Well, it's really quite a frightful situation. You see, there's no privacy here. He's stuck to the 2 rooms in his underwear, and I have to tell him to close the bathroom curtain. Well, there's no need for such commonness. You're probably wondering why I don't pick up and leave. Well, I'll tell you frankly. The school teacher's salary is barely sufficient for her living expenses, and I don't have a penny saved, so I have to come here. That's why he has to put up with me. So apparently, against his wishes. Oh, he hates me. He positively hates me.
I don't think he hates you.
Oh, he does. But why else would he insult me? Why, I knew from the moment I met him, I thought that man would be my executioner. That man would destroy me unless I
Flash, can I ask you a question?
Yes, I know it is.
How old are you?
I want to know my age.
I was talking with my mother about you, and she asked me how old is Blanche, and I wasn't able to give her an answer.
Talk to your mother about me?
Yes.
Why?
I told her how nice you were, and that I really liked you.
Oh, were you sincere about that?
You know I was.
Why did your mother want to know my age?
Mother is sick.
Oh. Badly?
She won't last long, maybe a couple months. And if she worries, because I'm not settled down, and she wants me to be settled down before she...
You love her very much, don't you?
Yes.
You'll be lonely when she passes? I know what that is.
You love me?
Yes.
Then... Man,
He was a boy. Just a boy when I was a very young girl. I was 16 when it happened. The discovery of love. It happened much, much too quickly. It was like a light had been turned on the world, and everything else that had previously been cast in shadow was no longer. Well, that's how it struck the world for me. But I was unlucky. Deluded. There was something different about the boy. Softness, a tenderness, a nervousness unlike a man's. Although he wasn't the least bit effeminate looking, still, there was something wrong. When he came to me for help, I didn't know that. I didn't know anything until we ran off and got married and came back, and all I knew was I failed him in some unmistakable way. He needed help that I couldn't give him. He was falling in the quicksand, and instead of holding him out, I was falling in with him. And then I found out, in the worst of all possible ways, I walked into a room that I thought was empty, but it wasn't empty. There was the boy I had married, and an older man who had been his friend for years. Will We pretended like nothing had happened. Oh, we drove to the Moonlight Casino laughing and drinking all the way. Oh, we danced the Barcelona. Yes. Oh. Me and the boy got married. And all of a sudden he ran out. And we heard a shot. Well, everybody ran and screamed. What was that? They said. You don't want to see what? See what? Then I heard somebody say, Alan, the gray boy. Oh, he had stuck a revolver into the back of his mouth and fired so that it had all been. No, it was because earlier that night, unable to stop myself, I'd said, I know, you disgust me. Just like that. Oh, the light that had been turned on, the world was turned off. And ever since then, there's never been anything stronger but that kitchen candle.
You need somebody. And I need somebody too. It'd be you and me, Blanche.
Sometimes there's God so quickly.
What's all this stuff?
Honey, it's Blanche's birthday.
Yeah, where is she?
In the bathroom.
Yeah, washing out some things?
I reckon so.
How long she been in this for?
All afternoon.
Soaking up in a hot tub?
Yes.
I swear, temperature 100 on the nose, and she goes and she soaks herself in a hot tub.
She says it cools her off for the evening.
Oh, and you run and get her coats, I suppose, and serve them to Her Majesty in a tub? Sit down here a minute.
Stanley, I've got things to do.
Sit down. I thought the door was a big sister.
Stanley, stop picking on Blanche.
That girl calls me
And lately you've been doing all you can think of to rub her the wrong way, Stanley. And Blanche is sensitive. And you've got to understand that Blanche and I grew up under very different circumstances than you did.
Yeah, so I've been told and told and told and told. You know she's been feeding us a pack of lies here.
No, I don't.
Well, she has. However, now the cat's out of the bag. Found out some things.
What thing?
Well, things I already suspected, but now I got proof. The most reliable source, which I have checked on.
Know your voice.
Some canary bird.
Now please tell me quietly what you think you found out about my sister.
Lie number one, all this squeamishness that she puts on. You should just know the line she's been feeding to Mitch. He thought that she had been never more than kissed by a fellow. But Sister Blanche is no lily. Some lily she is.
What have you heard and from who?
Our supply man down at the plant has has been going through in and out of Laurel for years, and he knows all about her. And everybody else in the town of Laurel knows all about her. She is as famous in the town of Laurel as if she were the President of the United States, except she's not respected by any part. Now, this supply man has said that he had met her at a hotel called the Flamingo.
What about the Flamingo?
She stayed there,
My
too.
sister lived at Belle
This
Reve.
was after the country place had split through her Lily White famous. She moved to the Flamingo, a second-class hotel, which has the advantage of not interfering in the private social lives of the personalities there. Now, Stella, the Flamingo is used to all kinds of goings-on, but even the management of the Flamingo was impressed by Dame Blanche. In fact, they were so impressed by Dame Blanche that they requested that she turn in her room key for permanency. And this happened a couple weeks before she showed me.
What contemptible
Now,
lies!
I see how this can upset you. All right, she pulled the wool over your eyes just as much as Mitch's.
It's pure invention. There's not a word of truth to it, and if I were a man and this creature had dared to invent such things in my presence,
Honey, I told you, I thoroughly checked on these stories. Now wait till I finish. The trouble with Dame Blanche was that she couldn't put on her act anymore in Laurel. They got wised up after 2 or 3 dates with her, and then they quit. And then she goes on to another. The same old line, same old act, same old hoop. But the town was too small for this to go on forever. And as time went by, she became a town character, regarded as not just different, but downright loco, nuts. She's been washed up for the past 2 or 3 years. That's why she's here, visiting royalty, putting on all this act, because she's practically told by the mayor to get out of town. Yeah. Didn't you know that there was an army camp near Laurel? And your sister's was one of the places that they called out of bounds. So much for a refined and particular type of girl. Which brings us to line number 2.
I don't want to hear any more
She
of
wasn't
this.
going, she's not going to Backstage High School. In fact, I'm willing to bet you that she never had no idea of returning back to Laurel. She didn't resign temporarily because of her nerves. No sirree, Bob, she didn't. They locked her out of that high school for the rest of the spring term. And I hate to tell you the reason that step was taken. Stella, a 17-year-old boy, she got mixed up.
This is making me sick.
The boy's dad learned about it and got in contact with the high school superintendent. Oh boy, I'd like to have been in that office when Dame Blanche was called on the covers. I'd like to have seen her trying to squirm out of that one. But they had her on the hook good and proper that time. She knew that the jig was all up. So they told her that she better move on to some fresh territory. Yeah, it was practically a town ordinance passed against her.
Stella!
Yes, Blanche?
Oh, Stella, will you give me another bath towel? I just washed my hair.
Yes, Blanche.
Let me up here. What's the matter?
Matter? Why?
Why does your face look like that?
Oh, I guess I'm just a little tired.
Oh, well, why don't you take a bath after I'm finished?
Yeah, how soon is that gonna be, Blanche?
Not so long, because that's your soul and patience.
It's not my soul I'm worried about, it's my kidneys. So, what do you think?
I don't believe all of those stories, and I think your supply man was mean and rotten to tell them. It's possible that some of the things he said are partly true. There are things about my sister I don't approve of, things that cause sorrow at home. Well, she was always flighty.
Yeah, flighty.
But when she was young, very young, she married a boy who wrote poetry. This boy was extremely good looking. I think Blanche didn't just love him, but worship the ground he walked on. Adored him, thought him almost too fine to be human, but then she found out
Yeah, what?
this handsome and intelligent young man was a degenerate. Didn't your supply man have to tell you that information?
All we discussed was recent history. That must have been a pretty long time
Yes,
ago.
a pretty long time ago.
Hey, Stella. Stella, hey. How many candles you putting on that cake?
I'll stop at 5.
Is company expected?
Yes, Mitch over for cake and ice cream.
I wouldn't be expecting Mitch over.
Why?
Baby, Mitch is a buddy of mine. We were in the same outfit together, 2 41st engineers. We work in the same plant and now on the same boat.
Stanley!
You think I could face him if she came in
Stanley
here?
Kowalski, did you repeat
Yeah, you're
that?
damn right, I told him. I'd have that on my conscience for the rest of my life.
He's Mitch
if I had,
with her?
well, wouldn't you be?
I said he's Mitch through with her.
Well, it's not necessarily true with her. He's just wised up a little bit. Now, is he?
Stanley Blanchard, Mitch was going to marry her. I was hoping so too.
Well, he's not going to marry her now. Well, maybe he was, but he's not going to jump into a tank with a school full of sharks, now is he? Blanche! Oh, Blanche, can I please get in my bathroom?
Oh, just 1 second longer.
Having waited 1 hour, I guess 1 second ought to pass in a hurry.
And she hasn't got her job? Well, what does she do?
No, she's not staying here past Tuesday.
No, I
And
don't.
to make sure of that, I bought her ticket myself, a bus ticket.
Well, in the first place, Blanche wouldn't go on a bus.
She'll go on a bus and she'll like it.
No, she won't, Stanley. No, she won't.
She'll go. Period. Oh, and P.S. She'll go on Tuesday.
What will she do?
Oh, she's got her future mapped out for her.
What do you mean by that, Stanley?
Blanche! Blanche! Will you get out of the bathroom?
I feel so cool and rested.
Do you, Blanche?
Yes, a long bath and a cold drink are enough to give me a brand new outlook on life. What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter, honey.
What's happened, Stella? Oh, something's happened. Stanley, tell us a joke, why don't you? You're so somber. We've all been somber all evening. Because I've been stood up by my beau. Well, in all my experience with men, and I've had a good deal, I don't think I've ever been stood up before. And I'm not sure how to take it. Well, Stanley, tell us a joke. Why don't you do something to help us out?
I didn't think you liked my stories, Blanche.
Well, I find them amusing, but not indecent.
Well, I don't know any refined enough for your taste.
Fine. Oh, then I'll tell them.
Oh, yes, you tell one, Blanche. You used to know a lot of good stories.
Yes, let me run through my repertoire. Oh, parrot stories. I love a good parrot story. Do you all like parrot stories? Well, this one is about the old maid and the parrot. This parrot cursed a blue streak and knew more vulgar expressions than Mr. Kowalski even. Well, the old maid would cover the parrot up with a cover so you would think it was night and not speak. Well, one morning the old maid woke up and uncovered the parrot for the day. Who should she see coming up the front walk but the preacher? Well, she ran back to the parrot and slipped the cover back on. The parrot was quiet as a mouse, completely silent, until she was asking the preacher how much sugar he wanted in his coffee. And then, all of a sudden, the parrot let out a loud whistle and said, "Well, goddamn!" But that was a short Apparently, Mr. Kowalski was not amused.
Mr. Kowalski is too busy making a pig of himself to think of anything else.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
Your fingers and your face are disgustingly greasy. Go wash up and then help me clear the table.
Now that's how I'm gonna clear up the table, okay? Don't you ever talk that way to me. Pig, Pollock, disgusting, vulgar, greasy. Them words have been on your tongue and your sister's tongue far too much around here. What do you think you are, a pair of queens? Remember what Huey Long said. Every man is a king. And I am the king around here, so don't you dare ever forget it. All right. I play this.
Stella, what happened when I was in the bath?
Nothing. No,
Stella, you're lying. I think I told you I meant to come here tonight, but you're not telling me. I'm gonna call her on the phone.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, I will. I intend to be given some answers in the summer.
I wish you wouldn't.
Operator? Yes, Mr. Mitchell, please. Oh. I'll tell him I'd like to leave a number. Yes. Magnolia 9047. Yes. I'll tell him it's important to call.
I hope you're pleased with your doings. I've never had so... I've never had so much trouble swallowing my food in my life. Looking at that girl's face in the empty chair.
Stella. Listen, Stella. It's gonna be all right after she goes and after you've had the baby, okay? That's gonna be all right between you and me, the way that it was. Oh God, honey, do you remember that way that it was? Oh, it's gonna be so sweet when we can make noise in the night as much as we want and not have anybody's sister behind the curtains to hear us, yeah?
Hey, guys.
Right. Like Stephen Eunice, yeah?
Come on back inside. Blanche?
Yes. Well, Stella, what are you doing? Oh, don't burn those big candles.
I most certainly will.
No, no, you should save them. I'll save them for baby's birthday. Oh, what's it like? Glows. Glows like a candle. That was either like 2 blue candles and a white cake.
Ah, what poetry?
Should have called it.
There's a lot of things could have
No,
happened.
Stella, I won't be treated like I'm nothing.
So hot in here with all of that steam from the bathroom.
I said I was sorry 3 times. I take baths for my nerves. Hydrotherapy, they call it. Once you pull that, you've got a nerve in your body, you know what anxiety feels like.
I am not a Polak! People from Poland are Poles, not Polacks, Miss Dubois. But what I am is 100% American, born and raised on the greatest country on earth, and proud as hell of it. So don't you dare ever call me a Polak!
That's for me, I'm sure.
I'm not so sure. You keep your seat. Hello. Ah, hey, Matt, what's going on?
You still keep your hands on me. Why are you looking like that? What's
Will you
wrong?
shut up? Sorry, we got a noisy woman on the place. All right, Matt, what do you want? At Riley's. No. No, I don't want a bowl at Riley's. Me and Riley had a couple of problems last week. I don't want to see his stupid face again, all right?
Yeah, well, I'm the team captain here, ain't I? All right. We're gonna ball at the west side, or we're gonna ball at the gap. Okay? Thank you. All right, see you soon. Sister Blanche, I've got a little birthday remembrance for you.
For me? Oh, well, I don't even know why I still haven't since I'm celebrating my birthday. When one turns 27, well, age is something you'd rather forget.
Oh, 27, yeah.
Is that for me?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, boy.
Why, it's...
Ticket back to Laurel on the Greyhound Tuesday. Oh, well.
You didn't have to do that.
Oh, think of all that I took off.
You needn't be so cruel to someone as alone as she is.
Oh, delicate piece, she is.
She was. You didn't know Blanche when she was a girl. Nobody was as tender and trusting as she was. But people like you abused her, forced her to change. Do you think you're going bowling now?
Sure.
You are not going bowling. Why did you do this to her?
I did nothing to no one. Now let go of my shirt, you tawny.
I want to know why. Tell me why.
When me and you first met, you thought I was common. Well, how right you was, baby. I was common as dirt. You showed me the snapshot of them columns, and I told you off of them columns, didn't I? Were we happy together? Wasn't it all okay until she showed here? Wasn't it all okay until she showed here, walking around my house, hoity-toity, describing me as an ape? Stella! Stella, hey, what's going on?
Take me to the hospital. Who is it?
Hey, Mitch.
Mitch? Oh, just a minute. Mitch. Oh, well, I really shouldn't let you in after the treatment I received from you this evening. So utterly uncavalier. Oh, but hello, beautiful. Shoulder and such uncouth apparel. Why, you haven't even shaved. Oh, the unforgivable insult to a lady. I'll forgive you. Oh, forgive you because I'm so happy to see you. Oh, you stopped that focus when I had my head. Have you ever had anything come on the head? Oh, of course, you're not a dumb angel. Plus, you've never had any thought in your head. I don't know what you have to drink.
I don't want any of Stan's liquor.
It's not Stanley. Not everything on the premises is Stanley. Something that I actually mine. So, Mitch, well, how's your mother?
Why?
There's something different tonight. Never mind. I'll just pretend I don't notice anything different about you, and I won't cross examine the witness. God, there is an error. Oh,
Yeah, what is?
poker tool.
Pocatello.
Oh, the Marsupial! That was the one that was playing the night, Alan. Oh, wait! Yes. Oh, it only stopped after the shot. What was I doing?
You boxed out of your mind?
No, forgive me for not being dressed. Well, I've practically given you up. found your invitation to sofa.
I wasn't going to see you anymore.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you, and you speak so little that when you do speak, I want to hear every syllable of it. Oh, Vic! You got so much excitement that as you can see me, as I am, just boxed out of my mind. Oh, Southern Comfort, what's this, I wonder?
Well, if you don't know, it must belong to Stan.
Take your foot off the bed. Only a light cover on it. Of course, you boys wouldn't notice something like that. I tried to keep this place nice.
Bet you have.
I have. You saw it before I came. Look at it now. It's almost dainty. I'd like to keep it that way. I wonder if this is supposed to be mixed with something. Let's see. Oh, it's sweet. So sweet. Oh, why isn't it core? I'm not sure you'll like it. Go on and try.
I told you already I don't want any of his liquor, and I mean it. You should probably lay off the stuff. He says he's been lapping it up all summer like a wildcat.
What a fantastic statement. Oh, fantastic of him to say it and fantastic of you to repeat it. More to send to the level that answers such accusations easily.
Huh.
Weird. What's wrong? I see something in your eyes.
It's dark in here.
I want the dark. It's comforting to me.
I don't think I've ever seen you in the light. That's a fact.
Is it?
Oh, I've never seen you in the afternoon.
Whose fault is that?
You never want to go out in the afternoon.
I meant you work at the plant in the afternoon.
On Sunday afternoon. I've asked you sometimes if you want to go out on Sundays, but you always make an excuse. You never want to go out till after 6, and then someplace that ain't lit much.
Well, there seems to be a point in this, but I failed to catch it.
Point is, I've never had a real good look at you, Lance. Let's turn the light out here.
Which light? Why?
The one with the paper thing on it.
Why'd you do that?
So I can get a look at you, good and plain.
Of course, you don't mean to be insulting.
No, not insulting, just realistic.
I don't want realism. I want magic.
Ah.
Yes, magic. Oh, I try to give that to people. I don't tell the truth. I tell them how to be the truth. If that's sinful, then let me be damned for it. Don't turn that light on. Oh.
I don't mind that you're older than I thought you were. But all the rest of it, Christ, that bitch about your ideals being so old-fashioned, all that malarkey you've been dishing out all summer. I knew you weren't 16 anymore, and I was a fool to think you were straight.
Straight? Oh, I told you I wasn't straight. Oh, my loving brother-in-law, and you believed him.
I called him a liar at first, and then I checked on the story. First with our supply man who travels through Laurel, then I talked directly over long distance to this merchant.
Who's this merchant?
Keith Ever.
Keith Faber. Oh, yes, I know the man. He whistled at me, and for revenge, he tells stories about me now that I've put him in his place.
3 people! Keith Ever, Stanley, and Shaw, swear to them.
Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, and such a filthy tub.
Did you or did you not stay at a hotel called the Flamingo?
Flamingo? Oh, no. No, Tarantula was the name of it. Oh, I stayed at a hotel called Tarantula Arms.
Tarantula?
Yes. Oh, that's where I brought my victims. I have many intimacies with strangers. And after the death of Alan, intimacies with strangers were all I was able to fill my empty heart with. I think it was panic. Just panic that drove me here, there, searching for some protection. Did I find it? A 17-year-old boy. Oh, but some woman called the superintendent, and she said, "This woman is morally unfit for her position." True? Yes. Unfit somehow. Anyway, so I came here. I had nowhere else to go. My youth had gone up the water spout. You know what that is? And I met you. too. Oh, you were kind. Cleft in the rock of the world I cried, and I thanked God for you. I guess I was asking, hoping too much. Stand and keep that was shot all tied a tin can to the tail.
You lied to me, Blanche.
I lied to you.
Lies, 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 inside and out, all lies!
Oh, shit, I lied! I never lied in my heart! Flores, Flores, Carlos Muertos. There's somebody outside. Flores. Flores, Flores, Carlos Muertos. No. No, not now, not now. Oh, crumble and fade and regrets and recriminations. Oh, if you'd done this, it wouldn't have cost you that. Legacies. Oh, and other such things, such as blood-stained and pillow slips. Oh, her linen needed changing. Yes, Mother, but couldn't we get the colored girl to do it? No, of course not. Everything gone, but... Death. Oh, I used to sit here, and she used to sit there, and death was as close as you are as to me. Only we didn't even admit we'd heard of it. Oh, everything gone, but... The opposite is desire. So how do you wonder? Oh, how could you possibly wonder? Near Bellevue, or before we lost Bellevue, it was a training camp for young soldiers. Oh, on the weekends they would come and get drunk and then stumble onto my lawn and cry, Blanche, Blanche! Oh! And I would come out and answer their calls. The deaf old woman remaining suspect to nothing. And then on the way home, oh, the paddy wagon would gather them up like daisies. Oh. What do you want?
I've been missing all summer.
Marry me, Mitch!
I think I won't marry you anymore.
No.
You're not clean enough for me to bring into the house with my mother.
Get out of here. Get out of here before I start screaming fire! Fire! Oh, fire! 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 Oh! Taking a moonlight swim. Oh, at the old rock quarry. It's the best way to stop your head from buzzing. That is if anyone's sober enough to drive. Oh, but be careful where you drive. Because if you hit a rock, oh, you won't come up till tomorrow.
doing all right.
And the baby?
They said the baby won't come for morning, so they told me to go home and get a little shot.
So we have to be alone in here.
Mm-hmm. Just me and you, Blanche. No, unless you got somebody hid underneath that bed. Now, what do you have on those fine drapes?
Stanley. But that's right, you left just before my wire came.
You got a wife?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, anything good?
I think so.
Well, what was it?
Well, it was an invitation.
What, a fireman's ball?
No, a cruise of the Caribbean on a yacht.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Yes, oh, I've never been so surprised in my life.
I guess not.
Came like a bolt from the blue.
And who did you say it was from again?
Oh, an old admirer of mine.
Oh, the one that gave you the fox pieces, yeah?
Yes, oh, Shep Huntley. Well, I hadn't seen him in years until recently I saw him on Biscayne Boulevard. And then just now, the wire. Well, the only problem is clothes. I have to find something suitable for the tropics.
And you come up with that gorgeous diamond tiara?
This whole thing is rhinestones.
Oh gosh, I thought it was Tiffany diamonds.
Well, I shall be entertained in style.
Right, this goes to show that you never know what's coming.
Yes, oh, I thought my luck was beginning to run out.
And into the picture pops this Miami millionaire.
This man is not from Miami. Oh, this man is from Dallas.
Oh, this man's from Dallas.
Yes, but gold spouts out the ground.
Yeah, there's so much from somewhere.
Close the curtain before you undress any further.
Oh, don't worry. This is all I'm going to undress out of right now. Let's see, you see a bottle opener around here? No. I used to have a cousin who would open a beer bottle with his bare teeth. That was his only accomplishment. All he could do. He was just a human bottle opener. And one time at a wedding party, he broke his front teeth off. He was so ashamed of himself that he would sneak out of that house whenever company came. Oh. Rain from heaven. Let's say we bury the hatchet, huh? Make it a loving cup.
No, thank you.
Well, why not? It's a red letter night for both of us. You having an oil millionaire and me having a baby.
What are you doing in here?
I always break these out on special occasions like this. Silk pajamas I wore on my wedding night. I tell you, when that telephone rings and they tell me that I've got a son, I'm gonna rip these off my body and I'm gonna wave them around like a flag. Yeah, I guess we're both entitled to put on the dog.
Well, think about how wonderful it will be to have privacy again. Now, I could weep with joy.
Oh, and this millionaire ain't gonna interfere with your privacy any?
It won't be the sort of thing you have in mind. Oh, this man is a gentleman, and he respects me. What he wants is companionship. A man with a great wealth. Well, he requires a cultivated woman. A woman of intelligence and breeding. Oh, I have all those things to offer. And this does not take them away. Oh, physical beauty is passing, a transitory possession, but beauty of the mind, the richness of the spirit, well, they aren't taken away, but grow. Oh, increase with the years. I have all these things to offer. And I find it strange that I should be considered a destitute woman. I've been unlucky. Casting my pearls before swine.
Ah, swine.
Yes!
Huh?
Swine! And I'm not speaking only of you, but of your friend Mr. Mitchell, who dared come here tonight in his work clothes, repeating slander to me that he had gotten from you. Well, I gave him his walking papers.
Oh, you did.
Yes. Yes, I did. But then he came back. Oh, he offered me red roses. He begged my forgiveness. Oh, he implored my forgiveness. But I could not forgive him. Deliberate cruelty is not forgivable. It is the one thing that I myself have never been guilty of. So I said, thank you. Oh, but I cannot accept, because our ways of life are just too different. Simply incompatible. So farewell, my friend. Oh, let there be no hard feelings.
Now, is this before or after you received the wire from the Texas Oil Mill?
What wire? Oh, as a matter of fact, it was after I...
As a matter of fact, there wasn't no wire at all. And there is no millionaire. And Mitch didn't come back with roses because I know where he is. There isn't a goddamn thing but lies and tricks and conceit and imagination. Look at yourself, Blanche. Take a good look at yourself in that worn-out Mardi Gras outfit with for 50 cents from some rag picker. And when that crazy crown on, what kind of queen do you think you are, Blanche? I've been on to you from the start. And not once did you pull any wool over this boy's eyes. You come in here and you throw powder all over the place and spray perfume and hang paper lanterns on light bulbs. And lo and behold, the place has turned into Egypt. And you've become the queen of the Nile, sitting on your throne and swilling down my liquor. To that I say, ha! Do you hear me? Ha! 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 What are you doing here?
Oh, yes, operator. Oh, I'll let Mr. Shep Huntley of Denver. Oh, well, he's so well known. Oh, he doesn't require any address. Oh, please. Please, no, I couldn't possibly. One moment. Operator. Oh, yes, I've changed my mind. I would like Western Union. Yes, Western Union. Western Union? Oh, take down this message. Oh, in desperate circumstances. Call it a trap. I'm calling it a trap. I need help. I'm in desperate... Ah!
You left the wire off the hook. Blanche.
Let me buy you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Keep quiet. Go ahead.
Not that you're standing there, but...
Oh, you got plenty of room to get by me now, Blanche.
Get out some...
Oh, you think I'll interfere with you? Huh. Come to think of it, you wouldn't be so bad to interfere with, now would you?
Oh, don't take one step closer,
Or what?
Something bad will happen, it will.
Oh, really?
It will. I warn you. Oh, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Oh, I'm in danger.
What did you do that
So I can twist the broken end in your face.
for? Oh, I bet you would do that.
Oh, I would. Oh, I will.
Oh. Oh. You want some roughhouse?
Fletch. All right, then.
Let's have some roughhouse. I drew it inside a straight, and I made it, but God.
Maldita sea, tu suerte.
Ah, come on, put it in English, Paul.
Cursing your ruddy luck.
Oh. Okay, you wanna know what luck is? Luck is believing that you're lucky. Take a look at Selena. Yeah, Mitch, Selena? The point is, I made it out of Salerno alive, all right? I figured 4 out of 5 men wouldn't make it out of there, but I would, and I did. So I made that a first-hand rule. If you want to win in this rat race, you've got to believe that you're lucky.
You. Right, bull.
What's the matter with them?
Ma always did say that. Careless things with no feelings. This, oh, this does mean anything making pigs of yourselves.
Steve, what's the matter with her?
How's my baby? Oh, sleeping like a little angel. I brought you some rings. In the bathroom. What did you tell her? She wouldn't need anything but ask for a drink. I just told her we'd made arrangements for her to go stay in the country. She's got it all mixed up in her mind with Chef Huntley.
Oh, Stella? Yes, Blanche? Stella, Stella, tell them I'll call them right back. Yes, Blanche. Oh, and Stella, oh, see if you can find the silk or the yellow book there. Oh, if you can, I'll wear it. With that little seahorse turquoise thing, you know? The one with the seahorse. Yes, oh, see if you can find some artificial violets, too, to pin on the jacket.
I don't know if I've done the right thing.
Well, what else could you do?
I couldn't believe her story and go on living with Stanley.
You don't think you'll believe it? No matter what happens in life, you've got to believe it.
Is the coast clear? Yes, Blanche, the coast is clear. Tell her how wonderful she's looking. Look, make sure the curtains are drawn before I come out. They're closed. Oh, I just lost my hair.
Did you?
That's right down the silk.
Oh, such fine hair.
That's a problem. I was doing a call when I was in the back.
And would that be Blanche?
She'll help me.
No, honey, not yet.
Hey, Amy, come to.
Oh, an explanation of what's happening. Oh, somebody tell me what's happening. What's happening? What's happening?
Now, Blanche, you know Blanche is going on vacation. She is. Blanche, you look so beautiful. Oh, I'm green with envy.
Well, help me get dressed. Is this what you... Well, let's just take it out of here. This place is a trap.
Now, what a pretty purple jacket.
Oh, it's lilac color. You're both wrong. It's Delia. The colors from the old Madonna pictures. Oh, it's pretty washed. Washed, I said. Are they washed?
Oh, they're from the French one.
Doesn't mean they're washed. Those cathedral bells are the only clean thing in this floor. Well, I'm ready to go. Fetch. Oh, I'm passing for those men.
Then where?
Sit down. Do you know what I smell? I smell the sea air. Oh, yes. Oh, that's what I'll spend the rest of my time at sea. You know what I shall die of? Well, I shall die of eating an unwashed grape.
Yes. Oh. I shall die. Oh, in the hand of some ship stopper.
Oh, and a nice long mustache and a big silver watch.
Poor lady, okay?
The quinine did no good, oh, it sent her soul straight to heaven.
Yes.
forget something, Blanche?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. I forgot something. Oh.
Better go in.
Bring her up.
That's all, forgot something. Yeah, what'd you forget, Blanche?
I don't know.
You let her get out of
Fingernails need to be trimmed. Jacket doctor.
Not unless necessary.
Miss Dubois? It won't be necessary.
Tell them to let go of me.
Let go.
I don't know who you are, but I've always relied on the kindness of strangers.
Hey, Stella. Stella. Come here. It's okay.
This game is 7-card stud.
alcoholic, and he was too.
Stop, that's the 876. I mean, am I wrong?
What? Me? Is it up there? Oh shit. I know that. Hold on, let me just grab it.
I'm the only one that was trying here.
I was truly
Every day.
that was rehearsal.